Back row left, Jerry.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing?
How did you keep Joey involved when he was on suspension, not able to play? How did you keep him fresh, interested, involved, ready to help the younger guys, and then make that transition to get him ready to play this
Well,
week?
we really didn't change a lot. I mean, we kept him practicing, kept him involved through all the energy drills and, of course, in the meetings. And he played defense. So we'll rotate the ones and the twos, and he would get some reps doing that. As he got closer to the game, we started to back him out a little bit to give those young guys some reps. But I think that was the biggest thing. He was not standing on the sideline watching. He was involved, getting reps and getting ready. And when he was not getting reps, he was on the sideline getting conditioning.
What was his attitude like?
Really great, really great, really great. You know, as obvious, disappointing, but very great, good attitude, stayed focused, went to work, and I think that's what you want to see.
Front row middle, Dave.
Larry, you guys are rotating a lot of guys up front, specifically at defensive tackle. Of the young guys, the backups, who's really pushing? Who's one guy who's really pushing for more playing time?
I think Mike Hill is a guy you got to continue to watch. He's starting to do some really great things. He's big, strong, athletic guy inside, and that's what we're looking for in a nose guard. You know, Joe Hill is our senior guy. You know, is really he's going to get some reps, but I think Mike Hill is the guy who's really starting to push ahead a little bit.
Difference with him? I know he played as, you weren't here yet, played as a true freshman, and then I believe redshirted last year. What's the difference with Mike this year?
I think he's lost some weight, first of all. He's got his weight down. He's more flexible. The staff has done a really great job of getting his hips loose, and then the things that we do drill-wise really helped him out. And he sees where he can be there, and I think that's got him motivated. Yep.
Front row right here, Austin.
Larry, after the game, Joey joked that this year he didn't feel like he was going to have to play 80 snaps, that there had been maybe more rotation, more depth at the end position. Are you guys in that position now where you feel more confident rotating guys and taking him off the field?
I do. I really think Joe's max probably 60, 65 plays to play at his best. And I think with Jalen Holm and Sam Hubbard and Darius Slade, it gives us a chance to really rotate, keep those guys fresh with Tyquan Lewis. I think that's the way you got to play the game. And I think it gives Joey a chance to be fast all the time.
I don't know the count. You know much better than me. How often was he in a position where he'd have to play every single snap a year ago?
A year ago, he probably played about 72 plays, down from probably 90 the year before I got here. And at some games, he played 85, 90 plays, which I think is a lot of football. You know, to play at maximum speed, I think that's tough to do. Yep.
Front row left, Doug.
Larry, obviously this Ohio State offense is a pretty high-flying offense, puts up lots of points. Urban Meyer is known for this offense. Does that do anything for the defense that, I don't know, is there any kind of motivation? Is there a little competition at all on a team of like, hey, you know, the offense is doing this, the defense wants to be just at that same level too?
I don't think it's every way you look at it. I think it's a team concept. You know, the offense, I have a great day, and sometimes a defense have a down day. We just got to pick each other up, and that's what it's all about, and that's what you saw Saturday. We kept playing, and they kept playing, and next thing you know, something good happens on the offense, and the defense keep playing. So, no, I don't think it's ever about competing against the offense and defense. It's still one team.
What did you like best about what the defense did? I mean, the shutouts aren't easy. What did you like best about what the defense did?
I thought we stayed focused during the course of the game. I think that's the biggest thing. And we saw guys on the sideline engaged. When they hit the field, they were engaged. And that's what you want a defense unit to do. And then just not the front four, it's the whole four groups. And then you saw the Silver Bullet guys look at each other in the eyes, just keep playing, just keep playing. And as you saw, they kept playing. Some good things happen when you do that.
And front row right, Tim.
Yeah, Larry, as you watch video, does Darren Lee always jump out? Tell me about the reactions and stuff y'all see of him, the way he makes plays and stuff. I mean, how much of that is him freelancing? How much of that is him just executing?
He's not freelancing. I mean, he's in the defensive scheme. He's in the defensive scheme. I think he's a very twitchy young man. I think he's got some really athletic skills. The thing that he volunteered to do is learn how to pass rush. And so he came down and spent time with Vince, our grad assistant, and myself to work on his pass rush skills. And those are the things that are starting to show up. He can play much faster with his hands. And that's a gift to be able to have that.
What sets him apart in a pass rush kind of situation? It seems like he has a great first step. I mean, or gets there quickly. I mean, what, in your mind, what sets him apart?
Speed. Yeah. Speed and ability to flip your hips. And he can do both. You know, when you have that much speed going on the edge and flip your hips at the same time, that's pretty dynamic.
And the other thing, as you watch Joey, where can he take his game this year that he hasn't been before? Meaning, what did he clearly go into this season wanting to improve on from your vantage?
I think the hands is always in pass rush fit. You know, the hands got to be important. Speed of the hands, speed of the hips, and that's the thing that Joey's really worked on. You know, since the the championship game, you can see the difference just in his hips and his hands, just working and developing that. He can fit the run very well, but just ability to use his hands as he rushed the passer really will get him a chance to be really special.
You've been around some great players in that regard. Do those guys carry themselves differently? Do you see a respect there, an aura about them? I mean, is he in that level?
I think the thing with Joey is that because he has such a great skill set is that he can't have he can't have a moment where he can't play above himself. He's got to play at the high level all the time. That's tough to do sometimes, and that expectation comes with a little stress. So I think the biggest thing is keeping Joey relaxed and just playing within himself. That's the biggest thing that we try to do. Yeah.
And final questions over here to the right, Andy.
Coach, maybe this is more of a question for Coach Fickle, but you're going to be taking on a quarterback, Drew Hare, this weekend, who's thrown for over 700 yards, 6 touchdowns, no picks, looking good so far. Given the defensive effort that you guys put up, obviously, on Saturday, is there anything you're going to approach differently about this game than maybe you did against Hawaii, or is it going to be business?
I'm glad you said it. It's a very special quarterback. Drew's really special. We watched some videotape. He can run the ball also. But he's pretty accurate. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He runs the offense. And this is a really good offensive line. This is a veteran offensive line, good system. They want to run the ball. They're pretty balanced. When you look at them, they're really balanced in run and throwing the ball. So this is really a challenge for us right now. We're working overtime to get ready for these guys because I think they're probably the best offensive line we've seen in the first 2 games.
Great. Coach, thank you very much.
Yep.